I just finished a small book written by a Japanese monk, and it quietly changed how I look at my home. Hi, I'm Josh, and in this Shizen style video, I want to share 7 lessons from a monk's guide to a clean house and mind that can help you feel calmer, less overwhelmed, and more at home in your own space. None of these are about becoming perfectly tidy. They're about using everyday cleaning as a way to clear your head, slow down, and actually enjoy being where you live. By the end of this, you'll have a different way to think about cleaning, less guilt, more meaning, a few small daily rituals you can start today, and a simple 5-minute monk challenge to reset one corner of your life. 1. Cleaning as spiritual practice. A few weeks ago, I caught myself doing that thing again. You know, when you step over the same pile of clothes for the 5th day in a row and just pretend it's not there. My desk was a mess. My head felt even messier. And I stumbled on this tiny book with a long title, A Monk's Guide to a Clean House and Mind. I thought it would be just cleaning tips. Instead, it kind of quietly roasted my whole lifestyle. It's written by Shoukei Matsumoto, a Buddhist monk from Japan, and his whole idea is simple. The way you clean your home is the way you clean your mind. Once I read that, I really couldn't unsee it. He was talking about making daily habits a spiritual practice. Monks don't clean to impress guests. What surprised me was this: monks don't clean because someone's coming over. They're not doing a pre-company panic clean. They clean even when no one will ever see it. In the book, cleaning isn't about presentation. It's about training the heart. Every speck of dust is like a tiny reminder of laziness, inattention, and just drifting through life on autopilot. I realized my cleaning had always been motivated by embarrassment. I didn't wash dishes because I respected the dishes. I washed them because I didn't want people to see a sink disaster in the background of my videos. The monk mindset is the opposite. You clean to quietly align yourself, not to impress anybody. 3. Daily tiny rituals. Instead of big overhauls, in the temple, cleaning is part of the daily schedule, like eating or sleeping. It's not a project. There's no spring cleaning day where they destroy themselves trying to fix months of neglect. There's a line in the book that really stuck with me. Dust comes back every day, so you clean every day. It sounds obvious, but it's almost like a Zen koan for housework. Instead of doing one epic 6-hour weekend clean where I resent everything and kind of hate my life in the moment, I started doing 10 minutes every morning. Open the window, sweep the floor, wipe the table, now with music blasting or a podcast on 2x speed, just sweeping, just vacuuming, just wiping things down. It felt ridiculously small at first, but after a week, my room looked different. And more importantly, my mornings felt different. It was like I'd done one simple thing that made the whole day feel a little more less chaotic. It's also a small dopamine hit, getting that feeling of satisfaction of that you completed something. 4. Your room is a mirror, and it's brutally honest. Matsumoto writes about how your space is a mirror of your mind. When I read that, I looked around my room and thought, okay, so my mind is apparently a tangle of cables, half-read books, and cold coffee cups. It's not about being minimalistic or aesthetic for Instagram. It's more about asking, what does this space say about what's going on inside of me? Think about your bathroom counter or your kitchen sink. When it's stacked and sticky, you probably move faster, talk faster, and feel slightly on edge. When it's clear, suddenly you have room to breathe and slow down. The book pushes this idea gently but firmly. If you want a calmer mind, start by touching what's right in front of you. Wipe one shelf, clear one corner, Your mind will notice. 5. Treat objects like they have a soul. One of my favorite parts of the book is how the monks treat objects. They handle a broom almost like a trusted coworker. They fold clothes neatly, store tools carefully, and talk about taking care of things so they can serve you well. It's very close to that Japanese idea that objects carry a kind of quiet presence. When you slam your tools around or throw clothes into a random pile, it's like you're saying, none of this matters. And eventually that attitude circles back to how you treat yourself. So I started with something small, my tea setup. Instead of leaving cups everywhere, I wash them right after using them, dry them, then put them back where they belong. It sounds tiny, but it changed the mood of my whole night routine. Making tea stopped feeling like another task and started feeling like a small ceremony I was respecting. 6. Water spaces. Bathrooms, sinks, and your inner flow. Matsumoto puts a lot of emphasis on places where water flows. Bathrooms, toilets, sinks, wash areas. For monks, water is life. It cycles through our bodies and returns to the world. If those spaces are grimy or neglected, it's like letting pollution build up where things should stay pure and moving. So he recommends giving special care to these spots. Clean the sink after you use it. Don't let the toilet become the "I'll deal with it later" zone. I started wiping the bathroom sink every night before bed. No chemicals, no drama, just a quick cloth. It made the whole place feel lighter in the morning, and strangely, I felt a bit lighter too. 7. Cleaning is quiet practice, not productivity. The more I read, the more I realized this isn't a productivity hack. The point isn't to optimize your space so you can grind harder. Cleaning is more like a moving meditation. You're training your attention, your patience, your ability to stay with something simple without running away into your phone. When you sweep slowly, pay attention to your breath, your posture, the sound of the bristles on the floor. You start to notice how noisy your mind usually is. Some days, cleaning will feel peaceful. Other days, you'll be grumpy and distracted. And that's fine. The idea isn't to be perfect, it's to show up. Just like sitting on a meditation cushion, but with a dustpan. So here's a small monk challenge for you. If you're watching this in a messy room right now, there's no judgment. I've been there. I'm probably still there, honestly. But here's a simple experiment inspired by the book. Pick one tiny area of your space, your desk, your sink, the floor by your bed, and give it 5 mindful minutes. Turn off the background noise. Don't put on music unless it truly helps you focus. For 5 minutes, just clean that one spot as if it's your whole world. Pay attention to the weight of things in your hands, the textures, the sounds. When you're done, step back and look at that little island of order you created. See how it makes you feel, not just visually, but mentally. Matsumoto's point isn't that we should all live like monks. It's that every ordinary task is quietly shaping the person we're becoming. And maybe the path to a clearer mind doesn't start with some huge breakthrough. And in terms of becoming, that's the future. It's a continued growth. Maybe it starts with picking up a broom.